Uh, Hello, my name is Somil Bajpai, and I'll be talking to you about our universe. Or the topic for today is, can you actually see the past? Right now, you know that there has been a Big Bang theory, which has been very popular. You must have studied it when you were in school. Now, Big Bang theory says that the entire universe was like a compact ball, all right, a compact matter, and it all exploded, and the universe actually began at that point of time. But the fact is that if there was space where all this matter went after the explosion, that obviously there was space, right? So this theory does not make sense because space is infinite. The universe is infinite. You can say that the Milky Way started with a big bang or an explosion, or some of the other galaxies. They all started like this. But it does not make sense that the entire universe started with an explosion because the universe is infinite. I mean, if you see through the Hubble telescope, which is able to see, very far off, you know, substantially good vision in terms of what you can see in terms of what would happen on planet Earth, right? Now this planet is we have Sun as the star of our solar system, and what Sun does is if you Sun is about 8 light minutes away from us. So what it actually means is that light takes about 8 minutes to travel from Sun to planet Earth. So if you were to assume that Sun were to be blast off or to be extinguished for some matter, or was to just blast off and go away at this point of time, then for the next 8 minutes you would continue to see Sun the way it was on planet Earth, and after 8 minutes you would see that blasting off, right? So this is true for all these stars. So if a star, let's say, is about 5 light years away from you and it blasts off today, or if it is like 20 light years away from you and it blasts off today, so then you would continue to see that star on that particular location for the next 20 years, and after 20 years you would see that that star is actually blasting off, because that blasting of light, when it actually blasted off, would take 20 years for that light to travel planet Earth. So if you were to assume that if you see these millions of stars in the sky, then if many of them have already blasted off and they are millions of light years away from you, then you continue to see many of these stars in the space which may not actually be there at this point of time, and you would see them actually getting blasted off after some time, when that light when the light that they had emitted while the star was blasting off reaches you on planet Earth. So in a way, what you're looking at when you see up in the sky is actually the past. The light, and even if it was not to blast off, if a star is like 25 light years away from you, then the star that you see today up there in the sky is actually the light emitted by the star 25 years ago, right? That's not the present position. So when you look up in the sky, most of the things that you see are past. Even when you see somebody talking to you in front of you, that is also the delta is very small, so that time it takes by the light emitted by that person to reach your eyes is so small that you actually see that as present. But still, there is a little bit of a difference. That's still. But one of the other important point is, can you see the future? And I would say that future is, theoretically, it is impossible, because it is possible only when you can travel faster than light, and light travels at an enormous speed. I'm sure you know that it's more than 300,000 kilometers per second. And if you were to actually travel faster than light, reach some place, and see uh, that what is happening there, and travel faster than light back to planet Earth, inform the people here, and then the light would reach this planet, and you would already inform because you've seen that happening on that particular point. But then the entire quantum physics would fail. I think that anything which is fast, traveling faster than the speed of light, all the assumptions and everything would fail. So being able to see the future, I mean, as of today, I'm not sure. Someday we'll create some actually time machine which would actually work and make all this happen. Who knows? No. But this is about, can you see the past? So when you are actually looking up in the sky, some of the light stars light years away from you, you are actually looking at the past. And future we have already spoken about. uh, I'd be more than happy to welcome your views uh, on my mobile phone. You can call me or text me on +91 8719072972. You can do a video call or a text message, or any mode of communication. I'd be happy to help you or give you some more information. Thank you.